Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Out and About Science with Mr. G. Today I am here at Raymondskill Falls. It's supposed to be the tallest waterfall in Pennsylvania, and we're in Delaware Water Gap National Park area. And the second tallest waterfall is also supposed to be located here as well, and that's Dingman's Falls. So I hope to get down to that location today as well. It's going to be a short little hike over to the falls. So once we get closer to that, hopefully I will provide a little bit more information to you guys there. Parking lot is just down the road a little bit. It is cold out. It is probably in the low 20s right now, but the parking lot is filled, so there's lots of people down there and lots of kids. So don't know exactly what will be there when we get to the falls, if they're running, if they're frozen, anything like that. Looking forward to it. Nice, crisp, cold morning, Saturday morning here, and late January 30th. And so let's go science on to Raymondskill Falls. Okay, so we're here at the sign, and we're gonna head on out. Again, there is snow on the ground. It's freezing cold. Welcome to Northeast PA wintertime. The snow will probably remain with us now for quite some time. Even on these sunny days, it's cold, below freezing. So, parking lot is down here, but I wanted to come up and do my intro there in front of that sign. Trail here is down here, just across the parking lot. Like I said, it is quite a few cars here on the parking lot, so see how it goes. Now there are a couple trails here, guys, so not sure what trail this is here. Sorry about that, my shadow on the sign. Black bears, pretty common in this area of Northeast PA. So hopefully most of those guys are hibernating now in the middle of winter here. Not so much to worry about. We'll see. The trail isn't very long, obviously, but with the snow and ice on the ground, I gotta be careful still. Brought one of my hiking sticks along with me. How's it going? How are you? Good. Beautiful. He's warm. He's warm.
Oh yeah, she loves the cold. Enjoy.
You too, thank you. Okay, so we got two signs here. Cliff Trail to the right, White Blaze, Blaze straight, Hackers Trail, and it says Waterfall straight ahead. So I think a bunch of kids heading up that way, so let's try Cliff Trail first and maybe come back up to Hackers Trail and the waterfall a little bit. This looks like the little creek here, coming down probably, maybe from the waterfall. Nice little bridge. Gorgeous sunny day. Beautiful, clear skies. Now looking up, beautiful. But, you know, with that cold air, well, with the blue skies like that, usually means we have no clouds, which means we have really, really super cold sinking air, which doesn't allude to great cloud formation development. You don't have any warm, moisturizing air, so again, pin you guys down here, just a nice little creek. Got some kind of concrete structure there. Looks like maybe possibly a drain of some sort that you would find. Not exactly sure, but just a beautiful sound. And this little creek meandering through. You guys to the other side here. And just finding its way through. Alright. Continue on fourth, guys. Again, as always, with it being so cold out, I apologize for any sniffles, runny nose. Kind of inevitable when you're out hiking in the wintertime, the cold. And wind's not too bad, which is a good thing. Not many too bad, but this hike is pretty steep here, straight up, so. Whew. This is a long upward hike. And that's where I came from. And you guys don't really get the elevation change, but whew, it is a straight up. So I've come to somewhat of a level here. Got some hike, but I'm afraid it's not over yet. There's a path going off that way, a couple of footprints going that way, but that's not the main trail. And then you see on the tree there, arrow pointing to my left. And there's another trail going up that way. A few footprints there, but not the main trail. I can hear a little wind. I don't know if you guys can pick it up. Over me huffing and puffing, sorry, going up this mountain, but we are headed up that way. And like I said, unfortunately, more uphill yet to go. A lot of pines here. So some green. In fact, standing underneath a pretty tall pine here right now, where that marker is on. And like I said, you can see up there, there's a squirrel's nest up on top, pine tree up there. Haven't seen a whole lot of wildlife. Don't expect to on a cold day like today. A lot of the animals are bedding down, trying to stay warm. Not a lot of food resources out in a snow-covered ground for them. You know, they're forced to dig food up out of the ground. It's kind of hard when the ground is frozen, so tough time of year for animals. So I don't expect to see a whole lot of activity out here as far as wildlife goes. But absolutely quiet, beautiful, gorgeous scenery though. Absolutely glad for the opportunity to be out and being able to be out. Not that nestled in a nice warm bed would be a bad thing, but I'll have time for that. You can hear some trees cracking, a little bit of the wind up higher. Again, with it being so cold, trees are pretty stiff. Certainly glad I brought my walking poles with me and gloves, because walking up this big mountain would be a lot more treacherous. So again, you're out adventuring, making sure you have the proper equipment to be safe is essential. You know, I have multiple layers of clothing on, insulation that I could peel off if I get too warm. Wearing gloves, warm winter hat. Got my waterproof hiking boots on. I have my walking sticks. How to help dig into the ice and snow. Help me keep traction so I don't fall. And as always, just in case, I always have my mace pepper spray with me and other forms of self-protection, because you never know what you might find at the trails in the middle of nowhere by yourself. I am by myself today. Did ask my daughter to come along, but she didn't want to come out in the cold. I can't blame her. Can I get to the top here? Pretty nice view. Let's see if I get you guys a view over here. Yeah, it's a nice little viewing platform here of the Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area. Delaware River, of course, and nice, wonderful sunshine. Oh yeah, that is just gorgeous, guys. Awesome, great view. Delaware River down there. Mountain across is the Jersey side. We are on the Pennsylvania side of the Delaware River here. Just down there at the bottom. Absolutely gorgeous. Sunshine and blue skies. Great views. And I'm not exactly sure how high I am. I would have to say a few hundred feet at least. I think the low point of Pike County, I think, is where Bushkill Creek meets the Delaware River, just south of here a little bit. I think that's around 371 feet, something like that, above sea level. It's absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. Try to zoom you guys in here a little bit. A little closer down to the river down there. Focus in a little bit better. Get you guys in. There we go. It's about as close as I can get you guys down there to the river. And trying to look as far downstream there as we can. And bringing you guys up slowly here. And that is, of course, the Jersey side. And kind of bringing you guys over here. Up there in the mountain, you can try to point it out here for you guys. Oops. Sorry about that. It's kind of hard to see, but I would say about you guys can see straight through here where we're looking at between those branches. There's kind of a little point there sticking up on top of the mountain. That is a monument. That is High Point State Park over in New Jersey. Over there. And standing here in the sun is actually really warm. It's really nice. Finally giving myself the chance to catch my breath after coming up the mountain here. It's worth it coming up here for these views though, for sure. And just, again, looking down there at that farmland. Absolutely beautiful. All those rows from where they plant. Gorgeous. So we'll continue on the path a little bit and see what else we can find. So we have a little path here going. I can see some footprints here. This isn't the blazed path, but it is along the mountain edge here. So I'm going to take this for a little bit and see if there's any more spectacular views we can find here along the mountain's edge. Again, right where those trees are, it's pretty much a straight, sheer drop down. You can see those boulders there. It is a straight drop down. We are up on pretty much a vertical cliff here. And there's a tree down there. I don't know if you can see the vehicles that are passing by, but that is State Road 209 going down through the Delaware Water Gap. That is pretty much down below alongside this cliff edge. So again, I'm not a big fan of heights, so needless to say, being up here makes me nervous, of course. But I don't know if this goes back around to the main part or not, but we'll check it out. Maybe we can find a cool another vantage point to look out from to share with you guys. We'll see. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, is not what they say. As long as you're doing it safely, of course. So we'll venture on. And looks like our path here is kind of crawling back up to the main trail maybe. Gonna give you guys one last look here before we kind of curve away from the cliff. And just the gorgeous views out here today. So again, just continuing that path alongside the cliff face here. Not such a steep sheer drop here, but a good drop nonetheless. Again, you can see that farm field through the trees. Again, along the river. Here's some distant shots. Still are not back on that main track that we came up, the cliff trail. So, but I think this kind of offers us this best opportunity for some nice views and some good hiking. So I think we'll stay on this and see if it we meet up again with the trail or not. Not sure. Got this tree here, and of course, one of my favorite things growing on it, the lichen. I'm liking it, guys. But also, kind of going up the tree here, we got looks like some wild mushrooms growing up. Again, I'm not a big plant guy, so that's not my specialty area of science per se, but definitely some fungus, some types of mushrooms that are growing along the tree. I just thought that was really cool. But looking down, again, you can see my shadow here. There definitely are plenty of footprints here. People have walked in this trail, so and pretty definitely well-defined trail as well. So again, just quiet as could be out here. Beautiful. And very relaxing. Even walking up hills feels good to get the exercise. And just being able to be out, clear your mind, and just kind of really focus on nature, everything around me. Kind of leaving some of the hustle and bustle of everyday life behind. And again, feel very fortunate to be able to get out here and do this and bring you guys along with me. And not everyone always can get out to locations like this. So, one of the reasons why I like it's a video for you guys and to science on and bring you guys along for the adventure and take you with me. Try to give you as many of the sights and sounds as I can of what I'm experiencing out here. Try to bring that experience to you as best as I can. Maybe help you guys out a little bit, but again, just looking out at those views. Just gorgeous. Spectacular. and just as quiet as can be. You can hear some vehicles going down the highway in the distance, but that's it. Beautiful Delaware River down there. Ice chunks floating down. Snow-covered banks, snow on the ground, snow in the mountains, and nature and beauty. Beautiful sun shining. All right. Getting being up here, I see, that rock right there. We're straight up on a cliff, and that rock is just kind of hanging out there. And scary thought if that ever falls. That's a long drop. That's a big boulder. Again, I'm not the daring type. I'm not a big fan of heights, so I'm staying on the trail. I'm not getting close to that edge. No, thank you. No, sorry, Bob. That is not the adventure life for me. And just gorgeous. Wow. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. I think I'm just gonna walk a little bit further, more up here, and then turn around and go back. Like I said, I do want to make it down to tallest falls and possibly the second tallest falls here in PA. And it looks like our path here is getting pretty overgrown and got some trees down. And again, I think it's just going to keep walking along the edge of the cliff here. So I think we'll turn around and head back down, and I'll see you down at the Hackers Trail. Takes us over to Raymond Skill Falls and pick you back up there. Got a helicopter here flying, guys. You guys can see it. It should be coming into view. Through, it's already gone. So quick. I can hear it coming, but all right, guys. Mr. G here, back again. Ever the sucker for adventure, I got back out to the main trail and decided to continue on. I like to kind of try to get to the end and finish the trails when I walk and not leave anything unadventured or explored. So I've been walking for a little bit here and haven't seen anything really too, crazy, but to just pass a couple dogs that were sprinting ahead of their owner. And again, it's one of those situations where, the owner was, 20, 30 yards behind the two dogs. And again, they were friendly enough, but, in a situation like that, you never know, what to expect. And one of those things when you're out exploring and adventuring, I figured it was a good time to kind of stop and bring you guys back and just kind of update you on where I am. And we're off. Again, we're alongside the cliff, but I think that cliffside path is probably only a few yards away. So we probably backtracked a little bit here. We probably did reconnect up here somewhere at some point. Maybe this trail curves over back to meet up with it, but if that happens, I'll let you guys know, and then we'll be back. All right, guys, looking at some dog prints here. Came to another viewing point platform, and this one is absolutely the most spectacular yet. This is going to be the absolute money shot for you guys. This is absolutely amazing. So let me bring you guys up and just share this absolutely amazing, wonderful, spectacular views with you guys. Look at that cliff. I'm not a rock climber. I bet rock climbers would love that. But let me just kind of span you guys out here and looking into the wonderful, amazing Delaware Valley here. Amazing farm fields. 209 highway there on the left-hand side of the frame. Delaware River. Got bridge going from PA over into New Jersey down there. Across the Delaware. And just spectacular, spectacular views. Breathtaking. I am so glad that I can bring this to you guys. Again, if you like content like this, you love views like this, you love sciencing out with Mr. G, don't forget to click on that thumbs up, smash that thumbs up button. It really does show your support for my channel and the things that I'm doing, and lets me know that you like what I'm doing and you'd like to see more. And hit that subscribe button so that when I do upload more videos, you get notified. It's kind of cool. I'm down there looking through the trees here, and I can see a vehicle down there, kind of in the middle of the woods, kind of off the road. I wonder if they're hiking or one of the farmers or what's going on. Kind of hard to tell, really far away. But and all I can hear is a little wind rustling, guys. A little bit of the dead leaves here, like you see in front of me. And this little plant on the edge of the cliff, just rustling a little bit. And that's it. A couple car sounds from the highway below every now and again as they come by. Other than that, just peaceful and quiet. Okay, I got you guys on wide view here. And again, just want to give you guys a different perspective of just how vast and amazing the valley here is. Just spectacular. It's just awesome. Again, up on the mountain over there, if I can zoom you guys in, I will come back and do that. And you can see that tower over there for High Point, and you can see to the right of that a little bit, I think, is there's like some TV, maybe some radar. Towers over there in the mountain as well in the distance, and see if I can zoom in on that a little bit for you guys. All right, so this is about as zoomed in as I can get, and those are those radio towers or TV towers, not sure, you know, kind of hard to tell. And then to the left over there, you can see kind of, from this distance, looks kind of like George Washington Monument in DC. Kind of just looks like a straight tower going up. I'll pop a picture in to the video of it so you guys can see it up closer and what it really looks like. And maybe in a future episode someday, go out to High Point State Park and give you guys a view and adventure of that as well. Just kind of zooming in on those cliffs over there. And some massive fractures, as you can see, in the cliff face. So, and again, looking at the angle, slope, pitch of the mountains here. Again, giving you guys an idea of the even uplift of the Appalachian Mountains here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Again, compression, convergence of the mountains. They are a folded mountain chain, so long ago, as beautiful and high as this is, again, these are just a fraction of what they used to be in the past. Appalachian Mountains are very, very old, let's put it that way. Again, we're talking in hundreds of millions of years since they formed, so they've been eroding away for quite some time, and just a fraction of the height. Not exactly sure what my elevation is here right now. I'd have to go and look, and I'll pop that in the video as well. Give you an idea. How high it might be, if I can find it. So I'm gonna snap a few photos here, guys, and then we'll continue down the trail. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is a woodpecker up there pecking. There you go. Again, just when you think that there isn't a lot of life out, nature always surprises you. And again, I'm not a bird guy. I think I can see a little red plume in black on its head. Again, something I can look up later on and put in the video if I can figure out what it is. Now, as I start to walk away, we're just looking at that woodpecker. There's this old dead tree here, and as you can see, when I look up, got a hole there at the bottom of the tree, and as you go up, you got a hole there, some lichen there growing on it, and just all kinds of holes in that tree as you look up. So, yeah, it definitely looks like he has made himself here at home on top of the mountain. So we'll continue on down the trail and pick up with you guys later. Alright guys, so sorry for the sun behind me, but where we're headed to now is Milford Knob, and I've heard of it before. I've seen it on maps, but I've never been out here obviously before. It's the first time I've been out here in Pike County doing really any hiking at all, out this way at least. So, seen quite a few people out on the trail, which is good to see. People out recreating, getting exercise, enjoying nature as well. So, just want to kind of update you guys where we were, where we're headed, and when I get there, unless I see something really cool to share with you along the way, I'll see you there.